Good evening to all YouTubers. How you guys doing? This is Gunnar, and you're watching the Anonymous Liberty Media, brought to you by the Worldwide Resistance Network, also known as TWWRN. We just all seen State of the Union not too long ago, and it was rated at the best State of the Union. And there was a lot of applauses, standing ovations, and you can name it. Democrats were not so happy at all, period. I mean, they were just absolutely just fucking furious core. And, I mean, Nancy Pelosi was chewing on her dentures like she was pushing her mouth with cum from after she was blowing them. I mean, it's just that the whole State of the Union, the whole State of the Union address was pretty good. It was really, really good. And my opinion is Donald Trump is touching on base. There were Democrats that did cheer, but they did it in secret because they didn't want their other fellow Democrats to see and think, huh, really? Really? He talked about immigration, he talked about jobs, the economy, good deals, and so on and so forth. And it was a really good S.O.T.U. Okay, good. My opinion, he did damn good. Damn good. And the Democrats and the left are like, they're not liking it. They're not, and you can see Nancy Pelosi just not standing up, and I mean they're just sitting there like a bunch of sore fucking losers. Okay. I mean, it was a very insulting night from the Democrats. They were just insulting to the core. They did not give a rest about what was going on, and over the that will be released here pretty soon, or if it is released, thank God. I tell you that if you look at how the Democrats are, they really are. You would think that they would like it if it was somebody else and not Donald Trump, because he is a threat. Threat a big way. Now, I would think that if there was a solution, I mean, there has to be a compromising position here. Both sides have to compromise a simple solution that would better the country instead of bettering their goal of themselves. And the CNN, MSNBC, and a few other ones were not so happy here. They were just insanely pissed off, like what was being heard. They were about political suicide. They heard anymore. Now, my opinion on this one, okay, my opinion on this one. I think the state of the union was pretty good. It was really, really good. And I'll tell you what, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of the state of the union, big time. And the whole idea of the 5G network, 5G. Now, my phone, I have a let's see here. I have a HTC U11 smartphone. Now, I got this today, and I've been so amazed. Let's see here. Let's see here. I got. Well, that I mean, my phone is running on 4G and LTE. Okay? Back in the day, 2G was pretty good. 3G, no. 3G was bad. It was like the 4G of its time. But 2G was good. 2G was alright. I was using 2G on my BlackBerry Curve 9300 till 3G came out. 3G came out, was okay. People didn't complain. Nobody complained. But when we were all using 3G until 4G came out. 4G came out. It went 1G and 4G. Up top is LTE is basically you could say it's 5G. But now if it was kind of okay, not right now. I mean 5G, T-Mobile, the head of T-Mobile said here a while back about months and months and months ago that in the near future that T-Mobile was going to bring out 5G. 5G. I think that the idea would be a faster service. And I've right now on my phone I'm using. See what I'm using here. I'm using 4G or LTE something like that. But the good phone, I like it. My son and I went this past summer, and palm trees. I've seen about 22 palm trees, but out of the 22, there's about 3 or 4 that looked like cell towers dressed like fucking palm trees and shit. Okay, this was in Southern California. Okay, and I would think, okay, why would anybody want us to have a cell like a goddamn palm tree? Does not make any sense. Does not make any sense at all. And I'm thinking either I'm getting tired, either I'm sleepy or I'm seeing fucking cell towers looking like goddamn, okay, looking like fucking goddamn palm trees and shit. And my son goes, Dad, those are palm trees. I said, no, they're cell towers that look like freaking fucking palm trees. And my son finally saw it, and it's like he's laughing, and tells me, Dad, they're playing hide and go seek. Batman, Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises. Kind of funny how Batman has evolved over the years. You know, this is from Batman Arkham's. I think it's Arkham City. Arkham City. Could you imagine Batman as a bounty hunter in Star Wars? The dude has gadgets for days, man. He has gadgets for days and shit. Could you imagine Iron Man going up against General Grievous and shit? It'd be tight. Um, I'm getting this MMSS something. This whole fucking bullshit here. Um, now YouTube is really starting to really piss me off. You know, I love YouTube. I love that they have this platform that anybody from all walks of life can come on here, do their videos, do their thing, and totally enjoy themselves. Big time, big time, big time, big time. Now, now, YouTubers that are also going to steam it and DTube, where those and not what's this? One conversation hidden. Okay, what's hidden here? Let me see here. Uh, Said it again. Absolutely nothing. Well, I mean, it's. I mean, I never, you know, I've never used YouTube for a long time. I've used Facebook for a very long time. I've been using Twitter for a very long time. Tumblr for a long time. But I've never ever used MySpace and MySpace. Now it's really insane that because um could YouTube be the next MySpace? I mean, the way they're going. Let's see here. I mean, it's you look at social media, starting with MySpace. MySpace was pretty big in the early to mid 2000s, maybe around the towards the middle of the 2000s, and then and it's sad, you know. I mean, I don't want to see YouTube end up like MySpace. Okay, MySpace is never used it. Never really had any use for it at all. Period. I mean, MySpace was pretty. I mean, celebrities used it. People used it all over. I mean, I never really had any thoughts about having MySpace, but I never really had the thought of even getting it. MySpace. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let me see here. MySpace. Huh, I don't see it. Tinder. Fuck Tinder. About MySpace. I mean, they've well, I've always wanted to. I mean, Vines, they're dead, but the founders of it are creating uh, Vines 2.0. Let me see here. But networking, inputting, or whatever you want to call it. Shit, my brain here, shit. You gotta think the whole thing remote here. Okay, 5G, 5G. With 2, then just plain 3G, and I mean, it's really insane. Holy shit. Um, that was back around 2009. Because everybody was 1G for a while, and then 3G. Also, 2011, 4G came in. 4G, 4 fucking G. Then LTE is kind of a good idea, kind of a good thing, you know. Um, then then we got now an idea for a 5G network. A piece of the pie. Verizon wants a piece of the pie. Um, they all want a piece of the pie. They want. See, a lot of these companies like Verizon, AT&T wants to get their hands on the network, right? You can and control it because they can make money off it. That's how they generate revenue. Now, the 5G, if it was to be released, if 5G was to be released, it would be controlled by a third party, a third independent party, not a government and not companies like AT&T and Verizon or T-Mobile. T-Mobile came up with the idea first, I think. Now, this will be in the near future, within a couple of years. I think it would be a good idea, a damn good idea. Bring it out, make everybody happy, keep it the way it is. Keep it the fuck the way it is. Now, my opinion, I think, but do it where Verizon and AT&T does not get their hands. They got their own phone thing. Okay. Comcast, the owner of Comcast, to get his dirty hands on his 5G network plan, and he would bring in AT&T and Verizon to come up with an idea to spend all this money, try to get rid of net neutrality. Now, I think that each state of the union here, each state of the United States, should have their own neutrality. I think they should have their own net neutrality. And it's kind of weird how corporations think, how corporations work, because they have lobbyists who act as their little agents to go to these politicians, and they'll give them a sweet deal, like to get their incentive their own way. Okay. Now these lobbyists are kind of crooked, very crooked. No bullshit. Okay. They will do absolutely anything for the people who they work for. Now, if I was a corporation and I wanted a piece of the pie, I mean a nice sweet piece of the pie of anything, whether it's internet, satellite, cable, or whatever, or anything at all, period. I would want to deepen my pocket some more, a little bit more, a little bit deeper, a little bit further, and willing to spend money to make money, to spend money on a backdoor that's more money. Now, there's been a lot of backdoor deals going on in the last 60 years. Okay, I would say these backdoor deals need to be open to the public. Let them in and let them hear about the deal. Let them know, look, this is the deal. This is how where we're going. This is how we're going and how we're doing it. So there. But when you got billionaire corporations and lobbyists and politicians together, and they'll go in the back room and they'll make a big deal while circle jerking. And comes first gets that deal in their terms. Now, I gotta say, like, going on a bad trip. I'm saying if you were a used car salesman going to a cheap golf weekend at a third-rate country club, you ain't going nowhere. But what's happening with YouTube now? Insane. Really insane. Really fucking insane. I remember when I came onto YouTube. I came here almost 7 years ago, and I caught the YouTube bug. I caught it big time, pig time. Okay, caught the YouTube bug. Started my first channel. Came out good. Love the idea. Love the idea. And I mean, you gotta think. I mean, now you got Facebook who's competing with YouTube, because Facebook they got Facebook Live where you can do a video and upload it to Facebook. Yeah, yeah. And let's see here. Let's turn off here. Turn off. And willing to spend $1 to censorship. Who knows? It's already 9:29. Okay, get to here. I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, the whole YouTube bullshit and the 5G thing. Shit. I mean, you gotta think. Okay, here you have a has been around for a very long time and has billions of channels. The major ones and the little guys. I'm one of the little guys here who's just scratching to the surface here, barely scratching the surface here. And I love what I do. And there are YouTubers that do too. And when you have powerful people in politics and in finance wanting to censor, or a media wanting to censor your video, because if you talk about a certain topic, a certain issue, or if you're a small time media person, a little guy in media, you will get attacked by the major media because you're the one who got the story first, and they're complaining, how come the little guy gets it first than before us? Well, guess what? You're too busy on the whole goddamn Russia collusion bullshit. Okay? Hillary colluded with the Russians to sell them 25% of our uranium. Think about it. 25% of our uranium. That's a lot. That's a lot of uranium. And I mean hugely a lot of uranium. I mean, you gotta think here. Holy crap. Holy shit. You gotta be out of your goddamn mind, man. Like, holy shit. I would just, man. You think you got this good deal coming, an idea of a good deal, but all of a sudden somebody has an ace up their sleeve. It's called a monkey wrench, and they will throw that monkey wrench in your idea, in your plan, and say, "Well, here's my idea." Throw it out, and you got a couple of people who were paid, who were part of the group that, hey, I mean, it's insane, absolutely freaking fucking insane, big time. I mean, I've always liked having a solution. Thing called having a solution, a idea. Share the idea. Have a solution to share the idea, but in a good way where everybody can listen, hear it, but also kind of go, hmm. But it seems the elite, the deep state, the globalists has an idea of their own, but when we don't like it, it's like, tough shit. Get over it, you pieces of garbage. This is our time. Your time was up centuries ago. Get the fuck out of here. Let's do our thing. Um, I mean, let's see here. I love this phone. This phone's pretty badass. It's HTC U11 Live smartphone. Not bad. Kind of reminds me of my old um, BlackBerry Z10 and my Black phone. Not bad. It's run on the Snapdragon. Snapdragon. Android software, but it's kind of a Snapdragon. I think, came out last year. This pistol. I do say that the Android software, a phone with Android software, in my opinion, it's a hacker's phone. See, iPhone is not a hacker's phone. A Windows 10, a Windows phone with Windows 10, not a hacker's phone. Okay, not a hacker's phone. Android, a phone like this, whether it's an Alcatel or HTC, and it's run off of Android, it's a hacker's phone. It reminds me of the phone in the game Watch Dogs. And but I wish it could do this shit. I wish there's a way where you could a person can create a code, and with that code put it in an app. Okay, put it in an app. And the app is linked to the phone. The phone can do anything. Okay, it can do anything. And it gives me an idea. Okay, it gives me a really idea that you could take your Android, hack a laptop, hack a tablet, hack another phone. But I wouldn't go as far as in hacking a streetlight or a sewer or some shit like that. But something like that, yeah. But the Android is a pretty good. From what I learned, It's really good. It's pretty good. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool phone. And not bad. Not bad at all. Android phones are becoming more and more better than the iPhone. Okay. Now this phone doesn't have the phone charger thing, but it does have. See, this here connects to the bottom here. Right here. This is where it goes. Okay, look. Pull that. You got in here. It's all set up. It's all set. So this here. It has the type of thing like Apple has Siri and Windows 10 has Windows has Cortana. This has the whole Google talking thing. Okay. I mean, it's really cool, pretty good, not too bad, and just just right size. It's pretty good size phone. I can see the iPhone I got screen's too small. Can't my eyes bad. That's why I'm wearing glasses and shit. And the phone here is pretty good. Big enough screen, not too bad. Run off a 4G LTE type network. So, not too bad. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comment section. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below. Please share this video. I will surely appreciate it. Hit the bell for notification. Also, if you want to check out my buddy's Tin Man's channel, it's the Worldwide Resistance Network channel. It's on YouTube. So go ahead and check it out. Also go to the Anonymous Liberty Media Facebook page. Also go to the TWRN official Facebook page and Twitter page. All right? I am Grandmaster Revan, and you just watch the Anonymous Liberty Media. Remember, knowledge is free. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. Peace out. Revan out.